All right, guys, I'm gonna try to make this as raw as possible. So let me grab this motor. Make this raw as possible. So let's go and put the motor on. Let's put this motor on. Should be pretty straightforward. Tilt it, drop it in, clicks in, tighten up this side, tighten up this side, run the cable. Let me go unlock it. All right, it's unlocked. Grab it here, tilt it, put that in. Now I need to just get the power cable. I disconnected, that way it's not just dangling around. All right, here's the power cable. Clip this guy in. Just lock in. I run it under here. And pop it in here. And that's it for that guy. So I brought one rod today, but I'm not even really fishing. I'm really just testing this. I brought a bait that I know I'm not gonna catch fish with, which is a top water bass lure. So, but I got it set up the way I would normally fish, besides not having an ice chest. But most of the time I don't even keep fish, so that don't really matter. But we'll see what kind of speeds we get, how the spot lock work. And I have to mention that this will be my third time making this video, and I lost some of my footage, and I needed to make some tweaks on a couple of things. So as far as the mount go, you can see right here I have an aluminum plate. This is actually my catch plate that I had installed on my Hobie 360 for the front XI3 trolling motor. I just repurposed that because I'm not using that trolling motor anymore on my Hobie. Just be using the rear motor, which is the NK300. But anyway, I repurposed this catch plate so you can see right here it actually hangs off a little bit, because if I just put it directly on here, the end of this guy right here just sits right on the edge of the kayak, and it has a huge gap, so it looks weird, and I feel like that'll mess up performance. So now it kind of hangs off a little bit. So let me grab a couple more things and then we could jump on the water. See right here, we have the remote. Actually, let me just pull the remote up closer to you guys. So we have the little remote that shows you your prop speed. It also shows you, hold on one second. So it shows you your prop speed. It shows you the direction that your prop is in with this little arrow. And it shows you your battery and the GPS signal. So right now we're on prop speed 9. And we're doing 3.13 miles an hour. I have the weedless prop on here. I have noticed so far that I get better speeds with the weedless prop, which I'm not sure how that makes sense, but I've tested it 2 or 3 times with the high efficiency prop and I get less speed. So at least on this kayak. And the high efficiency prop for some weird reason makes a lot of noise, and also to me that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not sure if the prop is just defected or what, but it makes a lot of noise, like a lot of make the whole motor like a rumble. So it's almost like it's not straight or something, I don't know. But the weedless prop works a whole lot better. So we're gonna do a speed test. It just sounds weird. Something sounds weird in the back. I guess I'm wide open right now. Definitely gotta get used to this foot steering. Unless if I turn it back to like a regular rudder. First, once we get out of this little area right here, we're gonna do a speed test. And so we do a speed test. We'll do the man overboard test. We'll do spot lock test or anchor lock test. And what else? I think those are the main things. Yeah. So we'll do like prop speed. So the first thing we're gonna start off with was prop speed 5. We're gonna get a speed. Then we're gonna do prop speed 10, 15, then 20. And we can kind of go from there. So I guess let's start with the speed, guys. So we're gonna make sure that the motor is actually at 0. I'm still moving a little bit, the prop is at 0. So let's do prop speed 5. I'm not gonna use my foot pedals for now. I'm gonna just do prop speed 5. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're on prop speed 5, as you can see. And we're doing, I gotta take my foot off of these pedals because I'm wanting to automatically press it. So prop speed 5, we're getting 2 miles an hour, as you can see on here. Can you see this? We have to turn it in a different direction. Hopefully you can see it. So yeah, we're getting 2 miles an hour. Let's do prop speed 10. Let me drop my skeg too. Let's do prop speed 10. Let me straighten up first though. Actually, let me turn these dang on pedals off. Let's just do prop speed 10. Alright, that's prop speed 10. And right now we are holding at 3.28 to 3.30 miles an hour. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna call that 3.3 miles an hour. So let's do prop speed 15. All right, that's prop speed 15. We're doing 4.24 to 4.26. All right, let's do prop speed 20. So we're getting 5.11, 5.10. Right now, I think I'm going against the wind, I believe. Yeah, I'm going against the wind. .10, 5.6, 5.7. I'm saying 5.10 because on the remote it's saying 5.10. On my GPS it's saying between 5.6 and it goes all the way to 5.10. So let me try to turn around. Let me go with the wind. I think the wind is, let me see which way the wind is blowing. Let's try. Prop speed 20 again. There we go. Look at that. Getting anywhere between 5.15 and 5.20 miles an hour. Yeah, so I'll call it 5.15 right now. That's what I'm seeing. I may potentially go back and swap out the prop too. We'll see how much time I have. But at one point I was getting more than, I was getting like 5.5, like 5.41. But right now I'm seeing 5.10, 5.11. This is actually moving pretty good too. I'm gonna try to throw my drone up in the air, y'all. Y'all cross your fingers I don't screw this up. Showing a distance from my spot lock is 3 feet. So the wind is in my back right now. So it's actually, now that's the only thing you got to realize, that this spot lock will spot lock you in reverse. So there you go. It's showing a distance from my spot lock is 3 feet. So the wind is in my back right now. So it's actually, now that's the only thing you have to realize, that this spot lock will spot lock you in reverse. So normally, if like on my XI3, I'll have the motor in the front and it would spot lock me facing in the wind. This is spot locking me with my back to the wind. So, but we'll stay here for a little bit and see how, if we actually stay here or not. So I'll put a timer on for, let's say, 10 minutes. Let me go find a timer. And I'll speed the video up, obviously. Wind is actually picking up pretty good. The wind is around 8 miles an hour out the south. So it's actually blowing pretty good to my back. Let me see. You can see me taking my hat off. You can see it's actually blowing my hat pretty good. It's showing 1 foot from my actual spot lock distance where I started spot lock. I'm 1 foot away. I think that's what that means. It says distance 1 foot. So, but we're staying still right now. So right now, if I was vertical fishing this tree right here, I will be, it'll be perfect. Now, if the wind was blowing from that direction, then my back would be facing that way. So my kayak would be turned that way. But right now, it'll be perfect conditions for me to be like fishing this tree right now. If I was properly fishing. You can see it actually moved me off my spot a little bit. Right now it's showing saying 0 foot, 0 distance. I'm gonna have to look at the menu and see exactly what that distance actually means. But right now, the front of my boat did turn like right here versus like right here. So it turned right here, but it's showing 0 foot. So maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe I actually spot locked it here, but it had turned that in that direction. So now it's probably in the spot where it was supposed to be. Now that I'm thinking about it, hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm trying to talk loud because I just realized that I had my mic on my other hat, and I put the big hat on because the sun is kind of hot, and I'm like 25 minutes in this video, and I just realized that my mic is in the truck. So yeah, like I said, this is my third time trying to make this video. One time my audio got messed up, and then I lost some files on my SD card. So yeah, all kind of issues. What time is it? 5:51. 5:51. It's been about 8 minutes, and we never left our spot. We were locked in, so spot lock definitely works. And it works. Oh, that's a big fish that just jumped. Let me see if I can stand up, and let's see if it's going to jerk me around if I stand up. This is where my other spot lock was like. All right, now I'm getting moved off my spot now. I put weight, so this is a test. Because my front of my kayak was right here. Now I'm about 6-7 feet away from my spot, at least from the front of where my kayak was. But again, it's spot locking in the back, so it's holding you distance in the back, not in the front. So that's why I said you got to pay attention to that backward. I can always jog it back that way. Let me see. I'm telling it to go back to the right. You can see the front of my boat is moving now. I think it jogs in 5-foot increments. So I'm gonna hit it again. Everybody needs to go forward. I'm prepared for that one. So ever since I stood up, I did get moved off of my spot, but I'm in the same spot since I stood up. I've used this thing in the bayou on Sunday. I actually did a live thing and I caught some fish. It was actually a lot, not Sunday, actually on Tuesday for my birthday. And that current is always super strong. And it locked me. Current was going this way, so it locked me that way, and it held me pretty dang on good. I had about 8 other boats on side of me. They were all tied up against the walls, and I just had my spot lock on, and it held me good. Is it starting to rain for real? Are you kidding me right now? Bro, see, every time I try to make this video, something happens. I don't have no rain jacket or nothing. Let me try to get back towards the dock. I think I'm going to get all wet now. A real good speed test right now. Rain! Come on, man. I didn't feel like getting wet today. Dang it. Golly. I have to turn my camera off. Turn this camera off. I don't want to get my camera. So I'm doing 3.5 miles an hour right now. Probably shouldn't be standing up like an idiot like this, but I want to see. I need to put it almost at full blast. Let's see. Should we test the man overboard? Let's test the man overboard. Not with me actually going overboard. Just with me wetting it. I want to see if that actually works. What I'll do is I'll clip it onto. So the motor is going right now. Let's put this right here. I'm gonna just use this. Wrap this too, because I ain't trying to lose this. The fob is connected to this, so let's drop it in the water. Oh, it just turned off. Man overboard tag disconnected. So okay, that worked. What did it detect a splash? Oh, what just happened? Yeah, it's not letting my motor go. Now I gotta go do an override. I can do an override to go back and get it. Okay. Override, yes. Okay, I'm in override mode now. So now let's go get the. So that works. Man overboard works. Aye. All right, we got the fob back. So we got the fob back. Let's see if it automatically reconnects. Nope, because I did a manual override. I need to go back and tell it to go out of override mode. Oh no, it automatically reconnected. It automatically reconnected. It's back green. You can see. I'll show you. It's back green. Look at that. It's the one to the left. I'm on prop 20, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9, 5. It's hitting 5. Fish finder saying 5.03. The fish finder is reading me a little bit faster. Let me see what my phone is saying. So we're gonna have three different okay, let me go back. Speed. I'm gonna come on, man. Just give me my dang on speed. Okay. So I'm getting 5.11, 5.12 per second on the fish finder. Yeah, 5.1, 5.12. Yep, okay. And I got the prop going all the way down in the water right now. I do have the high efficiency prop on too, so I'm not sure if the weedless prop is gonna be any better. I don't know. But looks like the max speed is 5 miles an hour.